Okay guys, so welcome back to Let's Play Zombie Panic in Wonderland. We are now currently playing as Dorothy, who I know doesn't look like the typical depiction of Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, but it is actually her, so yeah. Anyway, we're going now looking for the Tinman, who apparently got attacked by smelly dwarves, like what happened with our pheasant dog and monkey friends. So, right here is a little tribute to the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz story. You can actually shoot off the Scarecrow's head and his body, and the music's just really picking up all of a sudden. These crows are actually arguably the most annoying enemy in the game due to their small size and the amount that they move around. But if you have it, use your flamethrower on them, like use all the flamethrower ammo that you have on them, because the flamethrower is actually the weakest weapon in the game, but it'll do continuous damage over time, so it'll actually build up. So, and because it's got a pretty wide spread on where you actually shoot it, it will eventually just destroy the crow if you leave it lingering with fire on it. So it's always a good tactic to try. Like right here, I'm gonna set them alight, and the crows will fly off and they will die from that, as you can just see. And a couple of later levels, the crow will actually be the last thing that you need to shoot in order to make more enemies spawn, so you can go for the cleanup more, and you just want to reserve your flamethrower ammo for doing stuff like that. The other machine gun is actually the most powerful weapon in the game, and that's why they keep it with limited ammo. They keep it rather sparse. The range on the flamethrower on this is absolutely ridiculous, because if you played any other games with a flamethrower, it's kind of short reach. But see those windmills over there? Just set them alight now. It's perfectly fine. It's kind of ridiculous, but oh well. I have to say I kind of like the liberties for the designs they take for characters, such as Dorothy here. But later on we'll see a character that I'm not overly fond of in terms of design, just because I think they kind of overdo it, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. But yeah, for now we're just going on a mission down the Yellow Brick Road to try and find the Tinman. You can actually shoot up the Yellow Brick Road as well, and sometimes it'll drop more power-ups and stuff for you, because all the destructible objects in the background and stuff, like all this corn and stuff, that hay bale, those windmills, you can destroy them, and sometimes they'll leave power-ups. Most of the time they won't, but you know, you can get lucky. Your power-ups can either be just a simple heart, which provides 1,000 points and nothing else. I'll just get these crows with a flamethrower. Although that sounds incredibly cruel, but I promise I don't actually go after animals with flamethrowers. But they can get a heart lollipop, which is just 1,000 points. Or you can get extra machine gun or flamethrower ammo, or you can get a new rocket launcher. I'm not sure whether I actually hit myself then or not, but you just have to keep dodging. And the skeletons in this level, or some of them, like to wear little pumpkins on top of everything, and can't believe I died. Back up to where I was, and I'm blaming the recording curse, because whilst I wasn't talking I was playing a whole lot better, but you know, it's what comes along with LPing, just a recording curse, because you have to split your focus on doing commentary and doing your actual gameplay, so I'm blaming the recording curse. Right, so there's one more power-up that I didn't get to talk about because I died, and ironically that's getting an extra life, which is the rarest one, but it's actually the symbol to get an extra life is actually the Akioni, or the video game company's logo, so it's kind of a cool little touch that they put in here. I do like a lot of the stuff that they added to this game, but god damn it, getting hit twice. Right. So there, that's not that hard, is it? The skeletons seem to give me an awful lot of trouble just because of the way their weapon arcs, rather than just straight going for me. So, just get under there. Now, I did bring up the time limit in the first episode, but there's only really one stage that we're going to be struggling for time on, and I'll tell you when that comes, so really, you shouldn't have to worry about it. It might get like down to like a minute or 30 seconds within the time limit, but you know, you're perfectly fine on the most part, so no need to worry really. Those chickens will explode if they get close up to you, but if you dodge at just the right moment when they're right next to you, it won't count as harming you at all. But it also won't count towards your zombie cleanup total, so you're better off just taking them out with your Uzi, your default weapon, which I don't know how on earth they've got infinite ammo for it, but you know, like most games will just provide you with a pistol for it. But hey, as long as you've got something to defend yourself. Take out those crows, and we're pretty much done with this level. So who will be playing as next time? And off you go, Dorothy, whenever you want. Skip away down the yellow brick road. And I've swapped back over to Momotaro. By the way, the first thing you want to do here is rocket launch that pumpkin right there. Got a whole bunch of points there. Although the points don't really do anything from what I can tell, there's another mode of this, which is the arcade mode, in which points are pretty much everything you're aiming for, so you can try getting a high score. But, you know, because there isn't really like online leaderboards or anything for this game, it's not too much to worry about, so yeah. Still, it's enjoyable just to go for points, like, in an arcade style shooters like this. So that was the whole point of doing it in the arcades, just try and get the high score on the machine so you can prove that you're better than everybody else who forked out money for it. Meanwhile, paying like exponential amounts just to try and play to a decent level. Anyway, that's part of the genius of arcade gaming, but as you can see, we're just patrolling down the yellow brick road, and it's kind of got a little bit hairy down here, as we're following the only road that we've ever known. I guess we're gonna try just heading straight through here, even though the road just kind of stops before getting through the graveyard, which I think kind of would have been like a sudden dark turn for the book and the film of Wizard of Oz, just suddenly just walking down the road and straight into a cemetery. It's not quite how I remember it happening, but who knows, it might happen whilst they were in Munchkin Land. So you might be wondering, hey, this is Zombie Panic in Wonderland, where's Alice if this is Wonderland? So, Alice is in this game, but she's a character that has to be unlocked down the road, so, and I mean that in the figurative sense rather than literally we walk down the road and unlock Alice. But anyway, swap over to my heavy machine gun for a lot of these, just clear out the pathway a bit nicer. That's what the ammo for the machine gun looks like, that square rectangle right there. The orange packs that we've been picking up have been for the flamethrower, and there's ones that just simply say grenade, which is what I've been calling the rocket launcher, because it just looks like it, and you'll see on a character portrait later that it really looks like we're using a rocket launcher rather than just grenades, so I'm going to stick with the name rocket launcher for now. Go halfway through the stage according to the thing along the bottom, so doing good, not doing bad at all. Seeing we already rescued the little dwarf guy on this level, so here we go, get flamethrower on these guys just because they move around so much and try and dodge your fire. That guy right there was just keep on rolling back and forth, so they can be incredibly annoying. Have to shoot these guys in the head because they will come charging towards you, along with the chickens on the ground. They all blew up, but you know, just notice like the chicken's head like rocking back and forth. Then it just seemed to be like a robotic chicken. So, if anyone wants to make any robot chicken references in the comments, please do so. I'm not sure what would be appropriate here, but hey, be creative with it. Okay, take out that big guy. You know, honestly, the big zombies are actually your biggest threat because they seem to move faster than the smaller ones for some reason. Like, when they feel like properly charging towards you, they will go at a pretty good speed, so gotta be careful about them. I don't have a lot of like other alternate fire powers, so Run our own with the Uzi for taking out these guys. And we're dead. Recording curse, I blame you again. Alright, and we're about back, so... As you can see, I'm clearly doing a lot better without doing commentary, so... It's a little bit weird, but... I will constantly complain about the recording curse, if I must, but... Right, take out the big guys. And the ones with the zombies with the shovels that you might have spotted, like the one I just took out, they will actually fling smaller zombies at you, so they're kind of annoying, but they're like pretty much any other projectile in this game, so you can just dodge it by holding down the Z button and just going left to right, so I've got to take out these little guys right here, which are getting awfully annoying now because I can't seem to hit them for anything, so flamethrower. Oh, you're the little guys who get annoying as well. Yeah, and I have tried it, but with these tree enemies it doesn't seem like the flamethrower does anything extra to them, which, you know, video game logic, you'd think it would, but oh well. Now we're on to the second boss, and off you go running down the not so quite yellow brick road. Okay, now here we are fighting the Tinman. Switch back to Dorothy because it does feel more like a Dorothy boss fight more than anything. But what you want to do here is that he's got various bits of armour on him, such as his like little helmet and these cogs on him. You're going to want to try shooting these off first before you do anything else. So, just trying to get the cogs off him, but they are kind of hard to shoot, so... Yeah, you can see that we're still building up some gradual damage on him at least, but there you go, we've got one cog down, two down. The ones high up on the shoulders are the most annoying to get though. It's just an awkward angle to shoot for, really. And we'll just do cartwheels out of the way of everything that he throws at us. As long as you remember to cartwheel and dodge and stuff, you should be perfectly fine during this boss, since he's only got two methods of attack. He's got throwing the trees, which you can either get to the very edge of where they were going just by holding left or right, or you can cartwheel from side to side. But anyway, after taking out his hat and the little cogs on him, he's also got this little guard on the front of him, which I want to try and rocket launcher off of him, but it's not having it. Let's see, yeah, that's gone now actually, so you want to try getting him in his mouth or in the furnace part of him, but any other part of him will take some damage. It's just I think those two parts do seem to do more to him. You can actually destroy the house on the side over there, just get you some extra points of course. Every single destructible environment piece does have a chance of providing you with a power up. So right there I believe that was machine gun ammo that we picked up, and we can destroy the yellow brick road here. Try getting even more stuff. There we go, got flamethrower ammo, although that isn't really that effective in this fight. Just got hit over the head for the first time. We've got more flamethrower ammo here. I think that's about all you can destroy the road. Right, get the heavy machine gun out. It's not going to do that much to him in the grand scheme, but you know what, it was damage. Damage is damage. Take another nice shot at him. What have we got? Flamethrower. Might as well just use it all up on him. Got nothing else to fight here. Although, another thing you can use the flamethrower for that I haven't actually told you about is that if you use the flamethrower on the environment, just like spray it around, it will light up anything that's destructible. So if you're not sure about something, you can just use the flamethrower, light it up, and then you've got a good target set for when you want to return back to your standard Uzi gun. But anyway, we've nearly got Tinman down, but he's just really a massive bullet sponge for everything, considering you can see how much we're hitting the guy and how slowly his health seems to drain, but there doesn't seem to be any other points really you can attack him on. You would sort of think at the top of the head or something, considering you had to remove the hat, but Doesn't seem to do any damage at all, really. Anyway, we'll just like cartwheel over pretty much everything that gets flung our way. And while this boss fight just goes on for a little bit longer than you actually want it to, because, like I say, it just absorbs everything. Like, you can see how slowly the cleanup bar is actually increasing. Like, the last boss is actually, I think, a little bit worse than this guy for it, but I don't know, at least the boss fights seem to have a pretty interesting design, like taking allies of the people that we're playing as and just using them against us. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for part 3.